All right. So number 1, we just multiplied both sides by 6, the least common denominator. Number 2, we multiplied both sides by q, the least common denominator, and that equals 14. Well, when you have an equation like this, what should you do? Set it equals 0. Q squared plus 5q minus 14 equals 0. Factor q and q plus and minus 7 and 2. So q equals negative 7 and a positive 2. Okay? Now, what should you do if you have, when you're solving rational equations in the end? Once you get your answers, what should you do? Check it, because you might have, what's that big E word? EX. Extraneous roots. What are extraneous roots? When you plug in numbers, they don't work. Extra roots that do not work is extraneous roots. So if we plug in the 7, it works. If you plug in the 2, it works, because neither of them make the denominator 0. Okay? X minus 7 is our least common denominator, right? So if we multiply this side by x plus 7, we're multiplying each individual thing by x minus 7. So the x minus 7's cancel here, the x minus 7's cancel here, and there we just multiplied, be x squared minus 7x plus 9x equals 63. Okay? So where we have x minus 7's, they cancel out, and then you get just the numerator. Whereas x, you multiply by x minus 7, and you get x squared minus 7x. So it's x squared plus 2x minus 63 equals 0, and you factor x minus 9, or x plus 9, x minus 7. So x equals negative 9 and a positive 7. Plug them in. So if you get, what's 7 minus 7? 0. Does 7 work? No, that's an extraneous root. Negative 9 works. Okay, so it's just negative 9. Make sure you check for extraneous roots. Okay, that one is like what we have done. Okay, and then you're going to look at the graph of it. So you can just plug it into the graphing calculator and see. Okay, well, we could do this one quick. It won't take that long. What do we multiply by here? X. So multiply this by x, and this by x. The x's cancel here. So you get x squared plus 10 equals 7x. So x squared minus 7x plus 10 equals 0. So it's x minus 2, x minus 5 equals 0. So x equals 2 and 5. If you put 2 and 5 in, they'll both work. Okay? So solving the equation graphically, if we look at the graph of the function, if we look at x squared minus 7x plus 10, it's going to cross at 2 and 5, which is choice A.